Alright guys, I am back online. In case you're watching this on YouTube, I said I'm back online because I went online the first time my guest couldn't join. I actually don't know why at all. So now I'm back online. I'm waiting for my guest to join me, so I'm gonna send him a friend request. What was it called? I don't know why you can't see my request, to be honest with you at this stage. Okay, I think I can see that you're active right now. Join me. You should be able to join me now. I sent you a request. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Happy New Year to you guys. Did you see my request? Okay, I can see your request now. Okay, I just accept you and then you should be joining me very soon. I accept your request because I saw it. I don't know if it's my network or whatever it is, but guys, if you're watching here, let me know if you can see me properly because we're trying to figure out which network it is. If it's my network or if my guest network, we actually don't know. If not, I'm just gonna end this because I don't know what's going on today, to be honest with you. I hope everyone have a good Christmas and also New Year. I know some people are still in the celebration mode in many ways. So whichever way it is. Um yeah. You should be able to join me now. Okay, now you're joining me. Hey, what's up?
Amen. How
What
are
is
you
going
now?
on? I'm good. It's just like every time we try to
Happy
do
New
something.
Year.
Every time we try to do something, it's
Oh,
actually maybe the internet. I don't know what is going on. How are you doing?
I'm
How's,
alright.
how's life over there?
Man, we thank God.
First of
Man,
all,
it's so
thank you
cold
so
over
much
here.
for joining me.
How about your side? It's not
I
cold
know
there,
it's
right? What's the weather like?
really over there, so thank you for joining me.
What's popping now? How was your New
Not
Year
much.
celebration?
Oh, New Year was good. Very quiet, so I mean, not like Nigeria where everything will be bubbling and all of that. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Ah,
it was
all is
actually
well, all is well.
yeah, sure. So what about your side as well? How was New Year? I know in India they don't celebrate Christmas, yeah?
Yeah, not really like that. I think you understand. Um, mm, not everywhere. Majority they don't celebrate, but few of them.
No. Okay. But what about New Year? Did they celebrate New Year over there though? Like, I
Ah,
mean, New-
yeah, of course they do
yeah.
also.
Okay,
India is
okay.
a country whereby there are different kind of religion. Okay,
Oh,
but they
okay.
take this new year as something general, just like
Okay.
Diwali also. I believe you've heard about Diwali, right? Diwali,
No, not really.
celebration of life. You know. Oh,
No. Is that
yeah,
celebration
Diwali.
isn't it?
It's just like a Christmas for India.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a
Uh,
Christmas for India. I say yes. So all of them come together. Like they, you
but
know crackers, right?
yeah.
Exactly. They do all those
Oh,
things during that time.
okay. But do they allow like the Christians there that believe in Jesus? Do they allow them to celebrate Christmas? Like, are they allowed? Because I know.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, in this my area, they allow everybody. Yeah, I don't know for other places. But in my
Okay.
area, yeah, everybody is just doing their thing.
Okay.
No one is disturbing anybody.
Okay, cool. That's
How's the
fine.
weather like over there? Are you not feeling cold?
Yeah. It's not too bad today. It's not too bad today, to be honest. Not too bad. But some other days, yeah, it was. But today is manageable. It's just the wind. It's kind of windy today.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Because over here, man, it's cold. Oh. I tell you, it's cold
So,
one time.
so what would the temperature like be like on a normal very cold day?
On a normal, very cold day, hmm, let's
Yeah.
say like 2 degrees, yeah,
Oh
sometimes
wow.
3. It varies.
Oh.
It
But you
varies.
guys
In this
get
my area,
You guys get good summer, do you?
Yeah. Hey, summer. Almost summer is just like say how I go take talk am like. Summer is very hot to
You see, also
all I
even
be there
this
for now.
Joy said it's too cold. It's cold, but it's not as bad. Because if you guys remember, over here, I remember 2 years ago during the New Year's time, like New Year's week is always so extra cold. But this time around, I was actually able to go out, not properly dressed for the weather, and I was okay. That's what. It's not very, very cold as expected.
You know, over here, you maybe you are wearing blazer. You understand? That blazer you are wearing, okay, like how thick it is? Is it? How thick is it?
No, it's actually very light. It's not actually thick at
Very
all.
light. If you wear it in this my sitting room, you will freeze. That's how cold it is, you know. I'm telling
Oh,
you, sure you understand. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
there are some clothes you cannot wear during this weather. Else, you will freeze gone, you know, you'll be feeling cold. Like, and you know, India building is just like their buildings, they build it with what's it called? Bricks.
yeah,
So you get. And you know about bricks, right?
yeah,
Bricks is just like whatever temperature it is, so you get
yeah,
bricks, it will absorb it. So suppose now it's very cold, sure you understand.
yeah.
It's very cold. Okay. It's unlike all those normal blocks that they use in Nigeria. That even say you won't feel the cold too much like that. But over here, it
Yeah.
just absorbs everything. So you get. So that's what
Oh,
is going on here.
oh, wow.
So if it is cold outside, then it will be very cold inside.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
wow.
game, man.
Can you do a little bit of introduction of yourself? Because I have some new faces there that
Mm,
doesn't really know you. I was actually telling people we
mm.
actually had a live together before, but on that day the internet was so crappy that I couldn't even post it at all. So thanks to God today the internet is good. So a little bit of introduction, please.
Okay. And where did we start from? Okay. My name is Pius, aka Pius Good. Do you understand? I'm a singer, songwriter, and a music producer. See, see you get. So I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria, but currently in India. Okay. So, well, I'm also an engineer. I'm a civil engineer, a certified civil engineer, but a jobless one. So, what else?
A little bit about your education, maybe for Nigeria and when you get to India as well.
Okay. Um, well, I only studied primary school and secondary school in Nigeria, mm. And the rest in India.
University in India. And how would
What
you
else?
compare the education in India compared to Nigeria?
Hey, okay. Education in India is okay, but not as good as that of Nigeria. Over here, everything is simple. So you get, and you get to graduate at the exact time, go at the exact program. Suppose now you register for 3 years. 3 years you are done. But as for Nigeria now, after the strike and everything, you
Yeah, that's
understand.
true. That's true. That's true.
So that's the only
No.
difference.
No.
The teaching and everything is just the same.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
there's another difference there. They teach you in your language back home, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They teach you in English, they teach you in Yoruba. If you are from Hausa land, they will teach you
Yeah,
Hausa. There
yeah.
you get. But over here, they only teach you in Hindi.
They only teach
And
in
maybe
English.
like if you are not understand, they will teach you in Hindi. Either you like it or not. If they tell you that it is English medium, still or still they will tell you Hindi. There you get. So
Yeah.
and it's something different. Back home you can easily go and meet your lecturer that, sir, I do not understand it. They can like, okay, no problem, let me teach you this, let me teach you that. They will teach you in your language. in a better way, you understand. But over here, it's not like that. Last class, they will teach you English. Something you are unable to assimilate, even when they are saying everything in class. Here you get. So that's just the difference. But to me, I would say India system is okay.
Oh, okay. So how did you start your music career? Was it like when you were younger, or something that you just started out of the blue? How did you start?
Hmm. I've started this thing a while ago. It's a long time. Maybe when I was in secondary school.
Okay.
Yeah,
You were
very
telling me a
long
bit
time
of that
ago.
story in the previous life. Can you share it a bit with people? I remember the story you were telling me about how you started your music career. I know you used
Yeah,
yeah.
back in those days, it's been a long time. Oh. How I started was like, I think I told you that time that I was this kind of person that gets angry so easily back then. So I met one of my music teachers. Okay, so it was like, you know, you always get upset, I understand, but then turn it into something. Okay,
Okay.
so he started teaching me piano. So from there, I started developing interest in music. So I joined the school choir. Yeah. Then after then, you know, I just started like doing more things in music. Actually,
Okay.
when we started, then I took music as a course, you know, but I didn't know the value back then. I was only studying to pass. I wasn't studying to make it useful for myself.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
So then, at the point in time, I got to realize that this thing that I wasn't taking serious actually means something, and that was uh, when I started my high school.
Okay.
Exactly. So that's
Okay.
how it goes.
Okay. So as a songwriter, when writing songs, what exactly
Hmm.
do you do? Do you have a certain place that, okay, I want to write my song, this is where I have to be? Or does it just could be something like, it could be walking on the street, you could just come to you? Like, how do you write your songs?
Ha. Me, I can't tell you that. Everybody they have their own different ways of writing
Yeah,
songs.
that's true.
Hmm. As for me now, it depends on my mood. And mostly, I'm this kind of person. I like singing on beats.
Okay.
Like I will just keep playing random beats. And as for me, music is, I don't know, music is something that we are 5 and 6. You know,
Okay.
writing songs, all these things. It depends on connection. I don't just sing. Something will shall draw me in that particular beat. Take a look at Alujo.
Okay.
I recorded Alujo like 5 minutes after I listened to the beat. Everything. I recorded it the same day, I mixed it the same day, and I mastered it the same day. You get.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
understand it.
right, if I would say like, if I would, if I would say like, where are you supposed to be when writing? You don't have
Yeah,
to be anywhere.
yeah,
If you know what you are writing, if you know what you are doing, yeah. If you know what you are doing, you don't need to be anywhere. But according to science, if you are on something moving, okay, you get the vibe so easily. According to science, if you are on a moving vehicle or you are in the shower, okay, like you are descending a slope,
yeah,
at that time a whole lot of things come to your mind.
yeah.
Okay, so scientifically, somebody that studies sciences will tell you like, okay, if you want to write songs, yeah,
Yeah,
go and do Jangrova,
true.
sit down in the board or something like that. But as for me, reverse is the case. If a beat is nice, if a beat is well made, you'll be able to write anything on it. That's how it goes.
Oh, Okay. So aside from music, what else
Yeah.
would you have done? Even not music, what else would you have done entirely? I know you're an engineer.
Oh, exactly. Jay, you are on point. As for me, aside from music, me I love painting, drawing. I'm a fashion designer. A whole lot of things. Sketching. I do so many things aside from music.
Okay.
You know, I love playing the guitar. Mhm.
And was the
I think
guitar
that's
and
also part of
was it
music.
just something you picked up as well? Was it just an hobby or something you picked up like?
Yeah, it's everything. Playing guitar, singing, all those things. They are like, you know, they are just there. I wrote my first song, maybe I wrote my very first song a long time. I can't even remember. You see, like during that, actually, when I was home, when I was back home, the style I was singing back then was different. It was like all these juju, like what's the name of this man? Ebenezer Obey,
Oh,
those kind of
okay.
style.
No.
Because I listened to King Sonny Ade, Ebenezer Obey, who else? I want to remember. I always listen to all these old men songs back then.
Oh,
And
okay.
Lagbaja,
Oh, yeah.
you know. So I always listen to those things, and from there I started like finding my own style. So when I came to India, I got to realize that reverse is the case. You see, nobody is listening to you anymore.
Yeah.
How many people? No one is listening
Just
to
our
you. No
only
one
our
is listening to Apala.
parents listen to
There
it.
you get. So you just have to vibe with the latest vibe. There you
Yeah.
get.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how come I changed my style. I tend to start from music. You know,
Okay.
like we work together, making it happen.
So in terms of collaboration, who are you looking forward to have a collab with? Either in India or in Nigeria, who would you look forward to have a collab with?
In Nigeria, I would love to collaborate with Adekunle Gold.
Oh, I
I,
think.
I told you on that day, Adekunle Gold. I like that guy. Lord, it's a very long time. I always, if he releases any song right now, I'm there. I like his songs. I like his style. Starting from Sade
Oh, yeah, that's true. Those
to
are
the
one of the
present
best.
one.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
man, Adekunle Gold is a very good artist. He's a very good artist, and I think I picked one of his styles, one of his vibes. Did you listen to that AG Baby by Adekunle Gold?
Yeah, I did listen to that one. Yeah.
There's a whole lot of vibe. A whole lot of vibe. That guy never disappoints.
No,
That's
no.
why I like him.
Every song he has dropped from back to back has been a hit. Everything is just
I
yeah.
tell you. And have you also watched his live performance? You know me, I don't just select artists. I don't just select artists. If you listen to Adekunle Gold's live performance, you get to realize one thing, that this person is naturally good. Because what defines you as an artist, when you are able to like bring, when you are able to entertain somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody can sing. Everybody, honestly, everybody can sing. But the thing is that people you are singing to, are they understanding? Like, are they vibing? Are they in the same mood? You know. Suppose now, as you are, you tell me that, okay, I'm having a show tomorrow. I want you to be there. I want to sing. No problem. I'll definitely come to support you. But are you really entertaining me? You understand?
Yeah, I
And if you
understand.
check it very well, Adekunle Gold, it has everything it takes to be an artist. And that's the reason why I chose him out, like, of all the artists in Nigeria. He's a very good artist, stand out, mature music, mature lyrics. You know, it's not like all this, I don't know, baby, 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 baby. Who is listening to this? I want to sing something, let us be happy. All those kind of things.
Yeah, true. So when it comes to supporting your career, what would you say has been your biggest supporter ever since you started? Who would you say has been your biggest supporter?
Man, that's a very tricky question, so you understand. Supporting me, I've always supported myself from the beginning, you know, and I've always believed in myself. When I started, like, my parents never wanted me to. All they just wanted me to do is become an engineer, and that's all. You have to go to school. You have to read your book. There you get.
Yeah.
So if I would say like everything, me, I was never interested in studying engineering. Nah, I was never interested in it. All I wanted to become is an artist.
So why didn't you
I love
study music instead of doing engineering?
who will pay my school fees?
That's another.
Who will pay my school fees?
That's another thing.
You know, at a point in time, you know, in life, there are sometimes you can't make your own decision.
That's true.
You get it? So everything like this is just like scholarship, either you like it or not. You know, there are some scholarships they are from the government, and there are some scholarships they are from your parents. There you get it. Suppose now, if they tell you go and study engineering, if they tell you like, oh yeah, go and study engineering, and you say like you have constant in your head, you want to start going to music school, and they now tell you that okay, show me your results. They now see music instead of engineering. What do you you know? That means I hear better Benny now. Your life has function in the center.
That's
That's the thing. So who will pay? Actually, I wanted, you know, to become an artist because I love sketching, I love painting. I can sketch you and it will resemble you. Back in those days. But now, zero.
because you haven't had time to practice. You've been busy on music.
Exactly. I'm no more practicing. All I just do is, you know, you have to study. Exam will come. You have to pass. There you get. Because how will you feel if at the end of the day you score zero? You won't be happy, no?
Yeah, that's true.
You get. So all those things. You just like what just happened to me is that like I had to follow the wave. You know, while following the wave also I tried doing my things also. So saying who are my supporters, like number one, I'm my number one supporter, I'm my number one fan. Then my friend, you know, shout out to all of them. Like,
let me ask you this. Have you ever played your music for either of your parents?
In front of my parents. I didn't get that question.
Have you ever played any of your music in front of your parents?
Oh, unfortunately, you know, when I started releasing songs, like I wasn't home.
You're not. Okay? It was in India.
Yeah, I started doing all this recording stuff in India.
Okay.
But back home it was live, you know. I was in the choir with.
And have you ever back home? Did you ever sing in front of them back home?
Yeah.
Like just a family gathering.
Yeah. I used to sing. I used to sing back home, but my voice was too loud, so they would tell me to shut up. My voice was always too loud, so they would tell me to shut up.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that I don't even like thinking about those times. Those times, like thinking thinking about them we just make you to start feeling like, oh, you don't have to move forward.
Yeah.
There you get.
Yeah.
But I guess they were also trying to like set you on the right path. I guess that's it. They just want you to be great.
True. That's true.
That's the number one thing. They want us to be great. So like they already know. See, each and every year, new stars are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
At a point in time, some people will be like, okay, this is the person I want to listen to. I want to listen to Omali. I want to listen to Flores. I want to listen to this. At a point in time, you will be getting money again because
That's true.
how do you get money from shows? How do you get money from music? You have to go to shows and all. What if show is not coming? What will you do?
True.
You understand? So, but as for us studying engineering, studying this, studying that, at least you know that, okay, if money is not coming from Mr. A, money will come from Mr. B. Everybody wants to build a house.
Mm-hmm.
So you understand?
Yeah.
Every time government want to build new bridges and all.
Mm-hmm.
There you get. Every year they want to construct new tunnel. They want to construct schools. There you get. So at a point in time, I get to understand that all they were just doing back then was, I need to set this child on the right path.
Mm.
There used to be a time when I was so upset, like, why can't you people just let me do what I want?
Yes.
But later on, as time goes by, I get to understand that I'm supposed to be saying thank you to them every time.
Mm.
Even my dad listened to the latest song I released was like, I like this song. Why? Because I've already finished in the initial reason.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So
You already what's it called, obey his first wish, so he doesn't mind anything you're doing.
exactly. Oh, you get the point.
I understand.
That's how the thing goes.
I understand that.
That's it.
So when you moved from Nigeria, till now, what would you say have changed about you? Because people tend to say when you travel, like when you move from your country to somewhere else, something definitely changed about you. So what would you say has changed about you?
You know what has changed is a lot.
I know it's a lot, but you have to pick one.
Number one, now I have beard. Back then, I wasn't having beard. Yeah. If you see me back then, my head was flat, Why? Because of I always cut my hair low. But coming here, if I cut it low, last one cold. Yeah. Yeah. But that's that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, if jokes apart, like there are a lot of things that have changed.
Mm.
Number one, before like that, people always like if somebody do something, I always feel offended.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I just don't care anymore.
I think people say that happens as we get older. Like things like that change. Like when people do things to you as you get older, you just look over it. But when we were younger, when someone does things to you, but like you get angry over it.
Exactly. Back in those days, I always feel offended. Like, there was a day in church. There was a day in church. I'm a chorister. Okay. Back home, I was singing tenor.
Yeah.
So there was a day in church. There was no drummer.
Yeah.
And they didn't know I can drum. So nobody to drum, and we were just like 6. And out of all the 6, only 2 are instrumentalists. The person playing the piano and me. Okay. So I try to they asked me, Pius, can you play drums? I said yes. So I carried the stick. I started playing. Then the choir mistress came. It was like, shut up, Okon Gbajimolu ni. Did they problem? I tell you, on this day, that number 1 ruined my day.
Hmm.
I
I think
dropped the
a lot of
gig.
Africans, that they tend to do that a lot. They don't give the younger ones opportunity to show what they can do. They tend to, oh, that's
Yeah,
not good at first. Like they need to, learn to wait, see what the person can do, not just try to
I
hit.
tell you. No, I won't say that because there used to be a little guy there. There
Mm-hmm.
used to be a little guy. That guy, whatever thing he plays is final. Either good or bad. He does what he does. Okay. But I don't know. Maybe, in this life, we have our favorite. To be
True.
honest, like,
Yeah. That's also one of it. That's also part of it as well. If it doesn't
you
sound like
know,
something like your favorite play, they won't want it.
exactly. Like now, that guy knows a whole lot of people there. Me, I do not know anybody. I joined the choir not from my own will, but from my music teacher's will. He was like, if you want to understand music properly, you have
Yeah.
to join the choir.
Okay.
You understand? Like, then I joined the choir. Okay. I started learning software notes. I think it was just the thing like, you come from nowhere, you want to start taking our chance. You get that kind of a thing.
Like something that you don't have a route or whatever, you just want to come in and show us the
You
way. So they kind
you
of
get
cut
the
you off.
point. You
You
get
have
the
no
point.
route. So they're trying to
So
cut the view
all
off.
those exactly all those things. So I was able to play saxophone like anytime I play, it's a problem. So one day like that, I said to myself like, no, I ain't do this no more. But my music teacher told me you have to go back there. Don't look about what they are doing. Just ignore. So then I said to myself, I'll just be
Just need to focus.
singing only. You see. So all those times I was so pissed. So there comes one woman, CCD, yeah. May God, may God rest her in perfect peace. May God rest her soul. She died just after she fought for me there. So she was like, "Why are you guys doing this? Why are you guys doing all these things and all?" Then she told me, "You come here. Let me teach you this. Let me teach you that." And then maybe like after 1 or 2 weeks, we just heard that something
Yeah.
happened and all. You know.
Yeah.
So after she did that, like at least they changed a little bit.
Yeah. At
You know.
least she opened a bit of a way
Yeah,
for
you
you.
get exactly. So all those like me as a person, I as a
Yeah.
person like mm, I as a person, number one, if I see anybody trying to do something, even either no matter how bad you are, I'll give you that opportunity, you know.
Yeah.
But then over there, they just don't care, you know. Even I tried learning guitar, they didn't teach me.
So that was where you learned
I
the guitar
tried,
as well.
no, I did. I learned guitar in India.
Oh, okay. You learned the guitar in
See,
India. Okay. Okay.
they will keep telling you I don't know how to play. They will keep telling you no, whereas they are teaching each other. You see
Oh,
that?
wow. Yeah. That is one thing about we Africans. We only keep the ones we know closer to us. And the ones we don't know, we
You
tend
get
to
the
keep.
point.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get the point.
That is
Do
why
you get? So
our
even
community.
drums, even drums, they refuse to teach me. So when I started playing drum set,
Yeah.
I didn't even play for my church anymore. You know,
Yeah.
because the time I tried to play, they told me like, "Oh, come back, you get out of here." The moment I started playing musical instruments, I made up my mind. I said, I'm not playing for my church.
Mm.
Every Sunday I would go to a different church to go and play. That's how I started my own music journey. A whole lot of hurdles, a whole lot of struggles, a whole lot of sneaking from sneaking from home to music school, a whole
And
lot
have
of
you ever had
beating.
any regret for moving? Since you moved,
Hmm?
regret since you moved.
Since I moved?
Since you moved to India, have you ever had any regrets? Like, why did you move?
Hey, regret. Wow, God forbid bad thing. Me, I'm just happy,
Yeah.
Number one, having the feeling that you are no more in the midst of people who hate you. Having the feeling like you are no more in the midst of, like, there are some people they will hate you properly and they will be making you to know that, yeah,
True. Yeah.
you don't understand.
Yeah.
Those kind of things, you just have to. So moving here, me, I just feel happy, man. That's it. No regret. Oh, what will I be regretting? Eh? God forbid. I tell you, there are a whole lot of, there are a whole lot of hustles, a whole lot of struggles and all. And but I'm just happy today that I am what I am because I never gave up on myself. It got to a point whereby I said to myself, like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. And there was even a time I watched a video, like, if I should start saying this thing, we won't finish. You won't believe that I practiced with these people. There was a competition. Okay, there was a competition we are supposed to do. I practiced morning,
This was in
morning,
Nigeria.
in Nigeria, yeah.
Okay.
I practiced morning, evening, morning, evening, morning, evening, morning, evening. For weeks we were doing that practice, and on the day of that program, they didn't tell me they weren't there.
You weren't allowed to perform.
Yeah, they went without me.
Wow. Was it that you were late to the occasion, or they just?
I wasn't late. I wasn't late. Okay, they said it was gonna be. They told me it was gonna be maybe like let's say one as an example.
Okay.
Okay, they said it would be one.
Okay.
Whereas it's on 34th.
Wow.
I just use that as an example.
Yeah.
So I went to church on that day with the hope that we are having practice.
Yes.
Nobody came. I called. Nobody picked my call. At a point in time, they started declining the call. Oh, now I was like, I beg, don't worry. When it's time, you will all meet me in the practice. So me, I sat down. 1 hour, nobody. 2 hours, nobody.
Wow.
3, nobody.
What's going on? To sit down for 2 hours.
I tell you, I waited and waited and waited. So one person just came and said, how are you? Didn't you follow them? I said, to where? The person said, hey, what do you mean? That to where? You have been practicing, why didn't you follow them? I said, are you whining me? Keep it please. Stop it.
Oh.
The person said, today is the day, no? Today is the day. And I've been coming here every time. How come you guys didn't even tell me? So I waited for them to come. Hey, back in those days, me, I like trouble. I went to go and meet that man. Bro, what happened? You guys didn't even update me. You didn't tell me it's today. Why? Come and see. Come and see how he shouted at me. See, don't ask me any question. Okay. I couldn't tell my mom because my mom warned me several times.
After they were wrong, instead of them to apologize.
I'll tell you. Even if you apologize.
Purpose, a little bit of apology would have cleared everything.
Come and see how he shouted at me. That means they already know. Then why? Come and see script. I was taunting every time. Me, I was happy. I was sick like to walk on him. Come and see how he shouted at me. Yeah. All those things, they are like, they are moments I never want to even think about. You see? So he did all those things, like, Not just him, not just him.
And
Say the
has
one
that
that
ever
will go for choir.
affected your passion for music?
Affect me. Me, I am like me, I am like a stone that can never be torn. That's why, those times it really made me like that thing. Honestly speaking, I felt down because one, this is something that my parents didn't support. Okay, I couldn't tell it to anybody. It just
Sure.
have to be with me. And you know how painful something is when you are really feeling odd, but you cannot tell anybody.
Yeah, that I understand you. I understand you.
You understand that kind of a thing?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
a whole lot of things back then, a whole lot of them. They will be lying to you. Then sometimes I even ask myself, like, what is the doctrine teaching you? Is the doctrine teaching you to be lying? Is the doctrine teaching you not to help others? There are sometimes you will feel like, what exactly is the outcome of you coming to church? And these are the people when you see them in church, they say, "Charlie, the guy, woman, Charlie,
That is
hey, yeah,
the
yeah,
ones
yeah,
that
yeah,
goes to
yeah."
church. They're
You
the
see
ones that
that?
go to church
These
most.
people will make you question God. These people, they will make you sin against God. These
Sure.
people are this kind of people that someone, no, these are the set of people that you even see. See, those times maybe they were thinking it can never be better for me.
That is what
Because,
some people tend to forget at times.
so, yeah, like when I traveled out, okay, before I traveled out, like, I told that man, like, wow, this will be my last week in the church. It was like, last week, where are you going? I said, I'm traveling to India.
Mm.
I was even being nice to even tell him. He was like, oh, when I reached India, like maybe like around maybe 2 days, they added me to a group like that. They said, is he instructors group?
Wow.
You
So
know?
when you get to India, and that was when they now added you to the group that you went in when you were
Yeah,
in Nigeria.
you are right. Me, I just look at the group. Mm. So I didn't even comment. I didn't even do anything. Maybe like after 3 days, he now called
That
me
is just
and
hypocrite.
said, he now called me and said, you know what, Pius? Actually, we realized that some of our members, they are like going out of hand. That's the reason why we have created this group so that we give mature advices. I said, yeah, I see. I said, yeah, 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 it's a good thing. It's a good idea. Me, the moment I dropped that call, I logged out of the group instantly.
That is actually the best thing you've ever done. That's because there is no
You
point
see?
group that you won't put into when you were in Nigeria. Then when you left
Yeah,
Nigeria, they added you into the group.
exactly. So that is one thing about me. Something I don't want. I should reject it instantly. That's how people are. I guess they were just too mean because me, just from nowhere, I just joined the choir, and I didn't
And
join it with my own consent. A
and
whole lot of things happened there.
I wouldn't say the social media has actually helped your career so far. Social media, how has it helped your career so far?
Oh, with social media, I get to connect with so many people, you know, in and outside of India, from Nigeria, like, and honestly speaking, the response has been okay, very much okay. Although there were some times whereby I logged out, sometimes I logged in, due to maybe like fading of phone connection and everything.
Yeah.
But honestly speaking, social media has like played a perfect role in sharing my songs, sharing my videos and my skills and everything.
Yeah.
It has been the best. Without social media, how would I get connected?
True, true, true.
All the
Social media has really.
that's the case now.
So, any future plan for your music career or your entrepreneurship? What you know, any future plans? I know you
My
just dropped
future plan.
which I listened to and I was like, wow. So, any other
Oh, thank you so much. I
you
like actually 2022 is the year of bedroom, because like I was supposed to release an EP last year, but due to some one or two things, yeah, an EP,
Oh,
you know, due to some one or two things, like I actually changed my mind on the last minute that I'm not releasing.
okay. And let me ask you,
Uh,
what about an EP? Would you be dropping an EP or is that something you're just working on for now?
this year, actually, like I told you the other time, I was supposed to release an EP, but then I said to myself, like, I'm not releasing the EP anymore. I'll just release the songs one after the other. So it should just be single over single.
Okay, just single
Why?
for now.
Because of yeah, because to me, I felt like releasing 5 songs at a time. Which one do you want them to hear? There you get.
Okay.
So first of all, let us do it one by one after the other, one after the other, and make
Okay.
like if somebody can just like it like that, like they'll be like, okay, I want more. And now you just release all your career in one day, you know, that kind of a thing. So I just thought of it, and I said, no, 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 I'm not releasing it anymore.
Okay. 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 And what about the fashion world as well, the entrepreneurship world?
Yeah, fashion is also there. Fashion is there. I do that every time. I make clothes every time.
So
Maybe
is it for ladies and men or just you just focus on one person?
yeah, I make clothes for both girls and boys.
And do you like when
Yeah.
it comes when people take do you ship outside India or is it just in India? Is it just in India or all over the
Oh,
world?
well, only in India for now.
Okay.
Okay. Actually,
So
when I was home,
can some of us
hmm, come again?
can some of us in Europe patronize and we get our products?
You will get your product to Betty. For now, there are so many rules that
Yeah, I
restrict
understand.
importing and exporting.
I
That will
understand.
only be the problem.
I understand.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
but
Okay.
normal now, like everything. Don't worry, I'll be coming to Europe very soon. I think I told you.
Oh, that's true.
I'll be there soon. Don't worry, we'll meet very soon. It's just actually it's just because of all these restrictions and everything. If not,
Because of the pandemic and everything. Okay.
yeah, the pandemic and all, yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Don't
Okay.
worry, we will see now. We will
No
see.
problem.
In fact,
No problem
the
at
time
all.
you will see me there, like it will shock you. That's the game now.
Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you very, very much. This is the second time.
Man.
And I'm really happy the internet was great. Everything went so smoothly today. Thank you so much for coming on.
I tell you, all thanks
And
to God now. How's
what time
everything from your side?
sorry? What did you say?
I said, how's everything? How's everything
Oh,
there?
everything is good. We thank God. We bless God. Work is going well. My family is fine
You know,
too.
I guess this time you only ask more questions because I remember on that day, you asked so much of questions that day. How come today is small one?
Today, today I
Hmm?
decided not to indulge you too much because I know it's late.
Hmm.
So that's why.
Oh, you can see it in my eyes, like I
I can
was,
see. To be, I know what time
I
is it
was
over to
seeing
you now?
it. It's 23:38.
Is that 11 or
11,
something?
11:38. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so I should leave you to go and rest. But thank you
No,
so
it's
much.
fine now. It is fine. We did now.
And I
Thank
know.
you so much for your time.
Thank you very
You
much.
know
I really
what?
appreciate you.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, I said thank you so
Yeah, this
much. I
network.
really appreciate you.
Oh, okay now.
Yeah.
Sure now. I was thinking maybe the network now want to start doing one thing, you know. But it's okay, Sharon. It's good if it even do anything. It's
Uh,
already at the end of the show.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Thank you very much.
Did you listen to that my cover? Um the cover
Um,
I did on
I saw the clips
Ed
on
Sheeran
what's the name of that song? Peru, is it Peru?
Peru cover.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
made a
have
cover on it.
I saw it on Instagram that day. See, the thing is, when I saw people that I know and I saw their music, I like to go and listen to it carefully. I don't just, you know what I mean? I like listening to it, like
Mm.
everything. So that's what I do. That's what I'm gonna do for you as well. I do it for everybody that I know. Whenever I see their music, I go to their YouTube page or their thing and listen to it properly. When I know that okay, I'm not busy.
Mm.
So when they have some
I
opinion,
see.
a very honest opinion about it.
Thank you so much for your support, you know. I'm really happy, girl. In
You're
fact, I
welcome.
am jumping. You can't believe
Thank you
it.
so much for coming in.
I tell you.
Okay. Have a good
Right.
night. All right. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye. Bye. Okay, guys. Thank you all for joining today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. And also, I'll see you guys next week and same time. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys. Yeah. Bye.